Good morning! Happy first of the month. I'm a silly goose today. Happy April Fool's Day. I'm wearing Joey's Silly Goose University sweatshirt because I was feeling silly. Let me know what you're reading in the comments. I am going to be reading my book club pick, Tripping Arcadia. I started it this morning. I got up at like 6 something and I was reading until like 7 something. And then I did a workout, but 26 pages in, it's good, y'all. It is so freaking good. The writing, decadent. I love it. It's great. This cup, spoopy. Look at him. He's so cute. I gotta get a second cup of coffee. But hello, Marta. Thank you for showing up. Yeah, let me know what you're reading in the comments. Happy first of the month. What else? What else was I gonna say? Joey's in the room. He might join us later. I'm gonna sweat. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Thank you for 5K, everybody. I'm just astounded. Don't mind the mess in the background. I don't even know what's going on here. I started Tripping Arcadia this week too, and I'm loving it. I'm about a third in. Yeah, it's so good. Literally one of the best intro chapters. Why did I say that? The best first chapters I've ever read in my life. Like, it just introduced everything so well, and like you already feel like you know the characters just from the first chapter. And I just hope I fly through it because I want to read a ton in April. Last month, I almost read 31 books in 31 days. I think I was at 20, I want to say 27. So that's cool. And y'all know this month I'm not doing a TBR. Exciting. It literally like stresses me out now seeing people make TBRs because I'm such in the mindset of not that I can just like freeform do whatever. The only thing that I definitely obviously have to read is my book club pick, but after this it's a free-for-all. I do want to read like Books and Lala's book club pick and Gabby's book club pick. Gabby's book troop show is at 3 o'clock today, and it's for How to Sell a Haunted House, which I did read, but I'm getting my hair done at 2, so I probably won't even be able to watch it, but I'll probably watch it back. But yeah, thank you so much, Sash. I love you. Good morning. Thank you for coming. Thank you for congratulating me. That was so weird. Jodie from Vanilla Moon will be joining us soon because it's the weekend and time zones allow us to do that this month. I try to have my international lovelies on my sprints when it's the weekend because yeah, time zones suck. We'll read Tripping Arcadia and have my coffee ready too. Yes, yes. I'm surprised this is still cold. I guess because it's a glass mug. This is from Crypt and Coffins. It's a small business. Shop small, y'all. Yeah, it's really good quality. It also comes with a lid that like has a little, not suction, but like I guess a suction cup thing. So it's like very good quality, and the straw, like it's just good quality, okay? Good morning. I have 50 pages left of Serpent in the Wings of Night. Hello, Kay. Thank you for coming. Serpent in the Wings of Night. I know Jodie really loved that book. I know a lot of people are reading that book, and I don't want to read it until the hype has died down a little bit, because y'all know me with all that. But I heard it's really good, and I am intrigued by it, and I think I'm gonna love it because I did read the first like, I don't even know, 20 pages, and I liked it. So when I'm in the mood for something vampy, I mean, not that I have 70 other options, but speaking of, I am 220 pages into Dracula, and I'm liking it. Proud to announce that I'm liking it. Okay, thank God, because I have 4 editions, and if I didn't, like, I don't know what I would do with myself. I would just quit YouTube. It's 7 a.m. here in Cali, and I woke up just in time for the sprints. Yeah, you know, I was thinking of you. I was like, oh no, it's gonna be in Pacific time. It's gonna be super early, but good for you for waking up at 7 on a Saturday. I'm reading She Who Became the Sun, and She Gets the Girl. Still not sure which one I'll grab for the sprints. I am so intimidated by She Who Became the Sun. I just feel like it's like, just from reading the synopsis, from what I remember, it was super confusing. So yeah, I mean, it's early. So She Gets the Girl is like, that's the same author as 5 Feet Apart, right? So that should be easier for your brain this early in the morning. Wait, what time is it where you are? It might not be morning. It's midnight here, so I'm gonna go to sleep soon. Aw, well, thanks for coming. I love you. Christina, I just sent you a video. I don't know if you got it yet, but I just sent you a video message. A Psalm of Storms. I need to read this book, but you know when I'm gonna read it? I'm gonna read it when the buzzword for Buzzwordathon is what is it? Like the weather related terms? Yeah, gonna read that. I don't know when that is. I think it's later in the year. But I need to read that because A Song of Wraiths and Ruin, like I don't even have to reread that because I loved it so much. So I think I'd be okay if I just hop into the sequel, you know. I've had it since it came out pretty much. I think I want to say I pre-ordered it, but I don't think so. No, I definitely didn't. But I'm excited. Let me know if it's just as good as the first one. Aiming for 100 pages a day in April. Let's see how that goes. Yes, I just finished a video. I ended a vlog yesterday where I did 200 pages a day for a week, and I honestly wouldn't have been able to do it if I didn't wake up early. It's so difficult, but I am rooting for you. Get your 100 pages in. Congrats on 5K. Thank you. What color? What color for what? Oh, my hair. I am just gonna get my roots touched up and make this lighter. Probably like my platinum blonde from last year. Most likely that's what I'm going for, but who knows? Maybe, again, I'm feeling silly goofy today, so maybe I'll change my mind last minute. Who knows? We'll see what my hairdresser says too, because she always knows what's up. Hello, thank you. Not sure if I want to continue reading Tripping Arcadia or start reading How High We Go in the Dark for these sprints. Let me know how that goes because I know Sid really liked that. I think Steph from Stephanie Bookish really liked How High We Go in the Dark. But I know it has like a lot of medical and like pandemic-y stuff, so I don't know if I really want to read it, but let me know if that's good. But Tripping Arcadia, I'm so excited to fly through this. It's only like 350 pages and it reads pretty easily. Chapters aren't the shortest, but you know, what are you gonna do? I already answered that. I really enjoyed the writing. Exactly. Reading King's Cage today. What's King's Cage? King's Cage. I need to choose an ambiance. Wow, I have so much energy. The endorphins are endorphining, y'all. What's King? Oh, Red Queen 3. I haven't read Red Queen. I know I'm behind on the game. I also haven't read Hunger Games yet, so I gotta do that. Cup is adorable. I know. I need to buy more. I also want to buy from Not Your Average Babe because they have spooky stuff. I'm doing cardio, but I'll probably listen to my audiobook. What are you reading? Part 2 of House of Sky and Breath, and it's going so good. The way I own this book, and I haven't read the first one yet. LOL. But I got it for like $10 on Pango. That's okay. That cover of Dracula. I know. I still don't know who got me this. So if anyone here happened to get me this, it came with no note. But I got it as a gift, like, actually the day my dog died. So this was a spark of joy. So let me know if it was you. Could you imagine? Imagine, right? Imagine. I would have literally hated myself even more. Good morning, Lisa. May have just rolled out of bed. I have no clue what I'm reading. I'm reading For the Wolf right now, but I'm thinking about starting something else. For the Wolf, I don't know who's watching right now, so like I'm not gonna say. I gave it 3 stars. I gave For the Wolf 3 stars, and I have the Foxglove King, and I'm scared to start it because yeah, I have the Foxglove King from the library because I think it's also gonna be a 3 to 4 star max. So I don't know. But yeah, I wouldn't blame you if you started something else. Give me options. I will choose for you. Happy Saturday. I'm finishing up Daughter of the Moon Goddess. I DNF'd that. I wish I read it physically. I feel like I would have liked it better because the audiobook was not it. But I am not willing to try again. I'm over it. I think I tried it twice on audio. I'm going to be finishing up If We Were Villains. I have to read this. But like also, like I feel like I wouldn't consider myself a dark academia girly until I read this book. But I'm also terrified of the Shakespeare stuff because obviously that's heavy on the Shakespeare, but maybe I'll feel bold one day and finally get to it. It's my grandma's room when she's asleep. Oh, bummer. It's at least my gym actually like we had like flash flood warnings all night last night. I don't know why I said all like that. But the pipes burst in my gym or something. So I could have gone to another location, but no, I did an at-home workout instead. It is at least as good as the first one. I'm not as confused about the world, so it's much easier to get into the story. I didn't think the first one was confusing actually, which is why I liked it so much because I usually get really confused with fantasy. But I'm glad it's going well. I'm reading Kingdom of the Wicked. Yes, Wayward Son on audio. Carry on my wayward. Is that Wayward Son? Is that the Rainbow Rowell, right? I remember reading Carry On, and Fangirl, like, was it like early college or something? I was late to that game too, but I wasn't too big of a fan of it. Dowry of Blood, however, I'm so excited that I finally can join the live show. I'm happy you're here too. Very often I couldn't because of the time zone. Oh, wait, where are you from? I always see you in my comments on my videos. That's so sad that you can never join live shows. I try to switch up the times as much as I can. But y'all know, like, weekdays, I work full time, so I have to only do them in the evenings. But that's why on the weekends I go like earlier. Red Queen is so good, 10 out of 10 recommend. Really? I mean, I know it'll be like an easy read, but wait, this is like the classic Red Queen, right? Like the classic YA that everyone has read but me, right? Listening to Radiant Sin. Oh yeah, you are. You were supposed to finish that like 3 days ago. I'm calling your ass out. Random comment, but like, thank you. I actually have to get them done. Y'all can't see it because my camera is not that high of quality, thank God. But thank you. Yes, it's a sequel to Carry On. Gotcha. Good morning. Reading Lovely Bad Things. What is Lovely Bad Things? I thought it was Strange Unearthly Things at first because I have the arc of that, but that's not what this is. Lovely Bad. Ooh, I like that cover. I'm assuming it's like smutty romance. What the cover is, the vibes I'm giving. It's giving from Poland. Oh no. Welcome. I think I've never watched a live show actually live. Really? Well, I'm glad. I chose to be this early today. I don't know why. I've never done them this early. I think the earliest live show I've done, well, besides Jodie's for Vampathon, I hopped on Jodie's at like 5 a.m. last year. But in terms of my channel, I think the earliest I've done was like 10 or 11. Okay, I will consider. Good morning, Joseph.
Good morning. Hi. I'm here.
Hi.
What's up, people?
I don't know what I want to read. Give us options. Thinking of something spicy. Icebreaker by Hannah Grace, or maybe one of the Lauren Asher books I own, or Twisted Love. Twisted Love I heard is good. That's the second one, right? I don't know. I don't know anything about any of those. I'm not a smutty girly. I was for a little bit. I tried to be. And I succeeded for a little bit.
And all those Disney smuts.
Yeah, honestly, I will continue that one day. The next one that I have to read is The Sea Witch, which is a Little Mermaid retelling.
Oh God.
And I was thinking of doing like a Little Mermaid themed vlog, even though I don't like water themed books, but like Part of Your World, you know, that's like a song in it.
Oh, no.
That is Aladdin.
Whatever, close enough.
Did you have a childhood?
Not really.
Oh. 25 cents a day in the
Okay.
Why are you cut off?
I don't know.
Okay. Has a lot of now I'm cut off. Socioeconomic parallels too. Hi, Joe. You live it.
Hello.
There you go.
Hell yeah, Rob Zombie.
He is now a Maxinista. We went to TJ Maxx and he was obsessed. Yeah. We have some matching shirts. We're gonna wear one tomorrow at our Unmuted and Unhinged sprints on Patreon.
It's gonna be a good time.
I hate that you're like the parents in Charlie Brown. But yeah, we were going through. Oh God, I covered your butt just in time. Pull your pants up.
No. What they want.
But yeah, we went to TJ Maxx and he was like, "Oh my God, I could see why you come here often." He has the Rob Zombie shirt. Yep. I didn't really like it, to be honest, because of like the graphic, you know. I was like, it's gonna come off when you wash that shit. But I was like, it's your money, go for it. So now he's getting compliments, so I'm sure he's proud. What shall we do for Jodie? She just popped up. I was about to pick an ambiance. Hold on. Okay, there you go.
Hi.
Oh my God.
So
I just. Oh, huh? I thought you were talking. Your library trip?
Oh my gosh. Did you watch the video already? Oh my gosh. It was so good. I literally want to go back there. Like, I'm so depressed I'm not there.
I was living vicariously through you. How far is that from you?
Not far at all.
So you
Like,
can go
I don't want to say, just in case anyone recognizes it and like figures out where I live, but it's not that far away. So now that I know it's there, I'm gonna be going there like all the time. I'm so excited.
Oh, nice. So there was like a hotel like attached to it?
Yeah, it like has rooms because like loads of authors go there. So there was a few authors there, but I don't know like who they were because I don't recognize, you know, what authors look like a lot of the time. But they were like signing like the staff's books and like people who were staying there as well. There was a couple of them, so yeah, it was like quite weird. I was just there reading, filming stuff. But yeah, it's like it's really really good. I loved it.
I was also watching your 24-hour timer thing this
Oh my
morning. I was getting ready.
I'm so proud of that video. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm quite proud of that video. I literally like cannot believe how much I read in those 24 hours.
I know. Crazy. Good morning, reading Ghost Eaters. Ooh, Joey read this, and I've owned it. I've had the arc, and I haven't read it yet. Hello, Jodie.
Hi.
Jodie from Vanilla Moon. You probably already know her. So, The Angel Maker by Alex. Oh, I started that on audio. I have that from the library, the Vera Wong one. Hello, Beautiful, After I Do. Ooh, read After I Do.
I haven't read any of those books.
That one's really good. The Reunion and Really Good Actually. Oh, Really Good Actually I want to read too. Yeah. Hello, Jodie. I'm feeling like a gothic ambiance.
Ooh,
What
yeah.
are you reading? What are you reading?
I think I'm gonna read Yellowface by Orkong.
You have
Yeah. I've literally had this for months as well. Like I feel so bad. And I kind of forgot about it because I put it on, I have like a shelf where all my arcs go, but I put this on my shelf with her other books and then forgot it was there. And I noticed it the other day and I was like, oh, I have one of those. So I do want to read it.
I feel like you like that better than Babel, to be honest, because Babel is so dense.
Yeah.
That one's like, I know Kat read that one, right? And I watched her.
Yeah, she really liked this one. So that's what's made me as well want to pick it up. I don't really even know what it's about. Like I've kind of forgotten. I think, isn't it about, I don't know if the main character is white or not, but doesn't she steal like a POC author's like manuscript after they died? I think is the plot, right? Yeah, so I'm not going to read any more into it because I feel like if I do, I'll just spoil it. So yeah, I'm really excited to read it and just be like surprised, hopefully.
Have you read the Poppy War?
No, I'm too scared of it. I do own it, and I always say every year I'm going to read it. It's in like my TBR for the year, and then I don't because I just chicken out. But I do read it. Have you read it?
No. If I don't read it this year, I'm definitely going to put in my 24 books for 2024.
I do that every year. It ends up on that list.
I know, because like I'm really motivated to like finish that list. Not that I did last year, but
oh my god, same. I don't even know if I ticked anything off last year's, to be honest. Probably not.
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard, but I'm done doing TBRs for now.
Same. I remember we talked about this on the live we did with the like I think it was on my Patreon the other week.
Yeah.
And ever since then I have decided I am just going to move read from now on and just make maybe like seasonal TBRs because it's just I'm reading so much more.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to keep my TBRs as like my 12 recs by 12 friends and then my 23 books for 2023 and then just whatever because and now I'm like actively avoiding April TBR videos because I don't want to like stress out for them. So. But where are we? 19 faves. Oh, faves. Yeah, I almost pre-ordered the Illumicrate edition.
I think I did.
But it would have been $50, like US dollars. So.
Oh gosh, yeah, with shipping as well. It's like so expensive.
It's like not even available in the US store, like the US Illumicrate. So. Yeah, you have the ARC too, Lisa. Ugh, to be a bookseller. I used to get ARCs a lot from work at my old library because like it was accessible to everyone, but at my new library, only the librarians get them because they make like little book boxes for patrons and they like give the ARCs away, and I'm like, ugh.
I mean, you could still like reach out though to the publisher and say, you know, I'm a booktuber. Because I used to do that. Like, well, when I first started, I was a bookseller, but I used to always say I do make videos as well, blah, 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 and I'll talk about it here. And that's what I used to do. So you could definitely still ask. It
Yeah.
might sound Bruce.
I get Penguin Teen arcs and some Tor Nightfire arcs and Sourcebooks Fire, but it's pretty good.
I think you should ask, because I know they've done because I think I got this in the first round of arcs for it, and then since then they've done like another 2 or 3 rounds of arcs for it, because people have been getting them like very recently as well. So I think you could still ask and you might get sent it.
Who's the publisher? Does it say?
I think it's HarperCollins, isn't it? Yeah,
Oh.
HarperCollins. I've got an email here on to do with the publicity for it, so I'll give you the email, but I don't know if it will work because this is like .co.uk, like the publicist for the UK. But I'll give you it anyway. Maybe they'll give you the publicist for the US, and you could email them and they can send you one.
Because it comes out in May, right? When does it?
Yeah. You couldn't hurt to ask, and you do booktube, you recommend books, like you pretty much are a bookseller just on the internet. So
this is true. And
hurt to ask. Oh my god, Lila, what are you doing? Get off that. Lila.
I'm trying to read all Asian American books for AAPI month next month, so it'd be nice to have that one.
That would be a really good one to have. Lila, you're being naughty.
Hey, do you want to sprint for, is 40 okay with you?
Mm-hmm.
I'm reading Tripping Arcadia, by the way. It's really good. Gothic writing. It's
good. Look at Lila in the background.
She's just vibing.
What are you doing?
Read until 00. I'm gonna choose my favorite ambiance, the Victorian era ambiance.
Oh yeah, I like reading to those ones.
It has like crows and like horses clomping on cobblestone.
Oh, I listened to that one. I have the one with the horses, and it has like thunder and lightning and rain on the cobblestones as well.
This one.
Oh my god, yeah, I've got that in my playlist. It's so good.
All right, T. I will see y'all at the hour. I'm here to interrupt. Excuse Joey for his outbursts, because he's apparently at a very intense point in this game. But hello, Kat.
Hi. Congrats on 5K.
Say that before. Congrats.
What are you reading, Kat?
This one.
Oh my god, we were just talking about it.
Really?
Wow, now
Weird.
I'm feeling
Yeah,
fun.
I'm on page 390.
I should just read Babel for the next sprint, honestly, since we're reading RF.
Oh yeah, I'm reading Yellowface, Jodie. How are you finding it?
I'm enjoying it so far.
What part you on?
I'm up to page 42.
Okay, keep going because it gets.
I am
better.
enjoying it. The only thing is like I'm a little bit confused as to what the author is trying to say though, because I feel like I don't know. I don't know. Just
I think
sending
it's a weird one because it's from her point of view.
yeah, but it's like a white main character, isn't it? And it's like she's trying to like as a white, like writing as a white character, like justify certain things in here. And like there's a bit where like they're talking about a manuscript, I'll say, where they swap out like a really racist white person for a Chinese person instead. Where I'm not too sure, like I just can't really understand why.
Basically, most of the things that character does is wrong, but because you're reading it from her point of view, she's justifying everything in her head as she goes along. So it's like it's very interesting because it's like a nuanced conversation, and that you're supposed to not like her, but at the same time you're supposed to sympathize with some things that happen to her. So it's kind of a weird one. I really enjoy it. It's like perfect.
Yeah, because some of it's just throwing me a little bit. So I'm like, why would you like want people to feel this way about the villain? Let's say, and like a white person. Oh my god, Lila, I'm so sorry. Did you guys see Lila run?
No, I just heard something crash.
Oh, she's left the room.
I think you're supposed to have complicated feelings towards the main character because you're seeing it from her point of view. It makes her likable in certain ways, but like obviously she's doing really bad things. Yeah,
like I get like she's trying to highlight specific things, and like obviously it's from a white person's point of view, so like it's going to be written in a way that makes you want to be on their side, kind of thing.
Yes.
What I'm confused is why she would do that as a POC author. That's the part that I'm getting.
I just find that I think it's so impressive.
I
think it's amazing. Yeah.
Like there must be another point she's trying to make, and that's what I'm trying to grasp is like, what is the key thing like that she is trying to make?
I think she covers so many different things within that book.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like, I mean, there is one main, story arc, but I think there are just so many different like aspects that she covers throughout it, and loads of little conversations as well. But I think she's a genius, to be honest.
Did you give it 5 stars?
I gave it 4.5 stars. But to be honest with you, like I've been thinking about it a lot recently, so I don't know. It's definitely like more than a 4-star, but I don't know if it was like perfect. Just the pacing for me, and like the way that it concludes. I think it wasn't as satisfying as I wanted it to be, so I didn't give it 5 stars. But I really loved it. Really, really loved it.
It's really good so far, and like there's been some good like commentary on publishing and how publishing works, and like also like social media as well, which I thought was quite interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
There's like where's the bit? I've tapped it. I think I tapped it anyway, but I thought it was really interesting.
It's like an expose on like certain types of people within the publishing industry, and like how the publishing industry operates, and like cater towards certain people, but like how it's shifting as well.
I'm so excited for that book now.
You're gonna love it. I hope you love it.
I'm sure I will, because I love Babel so far.
I don't know how to do this with the dark, but I'm going to do it anyway. I love this quote. It said, looking at her was like looking at the sun. She was so brilliant that it hurt to stare for too long. I guess
this is the thing, like I remember that quote as well, and I don't remember stuff from books. So like R.F. Kuang's writing is just it stays on my mind.
This is my favorite. It says, we both profess that the latest twink with puppy dog eyes in fact does nothing for us, but that Kate Blanchett can step on us always. Like I thought it was so funny. I just really like that. But
every time I read her, I'm like, okay, we get it. You went to Harvard. Like, stop showing off.
Yeah, it's really interesting. I'm just like, while I'm reading it, I'm like consciously trying to decide if there's like another like secondary point she's trying to make, if that makes sense, like through doing it. So that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know, I'm reading it quite slowly to try and figure out exactly what other point she's making, like slowly, whilst, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So.
I think you can like read it different ways. Like, I definitely just like devoured it like like I would any other kind of like thriller type book or like contemporary book, but I think you definitely can like read more into it and stuff. It depends what you want out of it. I feel like even if you read it, if you just kind of let it happen and just like absorb it, like as you read, as you would normally, I feel like it is really, really enjoyable.
Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying it. I've never read a book like this before, so it's like a new reading experience as well.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's refreshing.
I've definitely read books from like white authors trying to write BIPOC authors, so it's like ironic, but like doing it on purpose, and it's just. And I haven't even read it yet, so I'm like, oh,
I think you're gonna love it. Seriously,
I'm just finding it hard to believe though. Like when the publisher received that manuscript from her, and it's all about Chinese like history, and she's obviously a white woman, and her Chinese friend has just died. Like, how are they not suspicious, or how is anyone saying, hang on a minute, why are you suddenly writing and been working on this book that's so specific to a specific part of Chinese history? Like,
I think it's like that's kind of what it's about, though. It's about like the kind of negligence as well side of things.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, that's actually a good point. I didn't think of it like that. Yeah, it is good though. I'm enjoying it so far.
I'm so glad.
Yes, please send me the email. I need an arc now.
I don't know how I got one. It was absolute luck because it was through Waterstones being a bookseller, and it was kind of, they did, I guess, kind of almost like a lucky dip type one. Like they just picked people at random that applied to get it, and I just got one. So very, very lucky.
Oh, it's not like first come first serve, because I know Lisa works at Barnes and Noble, and it's like first come first serve.
Some are like that, but this one, because so many people were after it, they kind of made it a bit more fair and just did it randomly.
I don't even know how I got mine. I think I emailed someone, or like it was on Twitter, I'm not sure, or I just got sent it. I honestly don't remember. But I've had it since, I think, I want to say since the end of last year, but I can't remember.
Really?
Yeah, I've had it ages.
Wow.
I'll have a look because it's probably in like a video. But I got sent it like very early on, and I was like, hang on a minute, like this isn't out until like next year. And I was like, isn't this like really early for a proof?
Yeah, that is early.
And I forgot that I had it because I put it on my shelf instead of on my art shelf.
Yeah, some publishers send them really early. Like I got one at the end of the year for like June and August arcs, and I was like,
yeah.
Wow.
I got some last year that were for this year.
Yeah.
What are you reading at the moment, Joan?
I'm reading my book club book, Tripping Arcadia. It's really good so far.
How far in are you?
I'm on chapter 4. It's like 40-something, 45 pages. Yeah, I started it this morning at like 6.
Oh, nice.
Really good. Hello and happy reading. Hi, Monica. Thanks for coming. Hello, Tiffany. Pretty Little Wife by Darby Kane. I haven't read that. Is it a thriller? It sounds like a thriller. Just join. Hi. I'm in the middle of my 24-hour. Oh, aren't you doing a 24-hour readathon, Jodie?
I'm doing like a chill weekend readathon, but like
that's so
it's
nice.
not really a readathon. It's just like, you know what I mean? Like just a nice weekend of reading.
Weekend of reading, yeah.
How's your parents so far? You said you went on a walk, Kat?
Oh my god, so nice. Yeah, we went to the coast. It was raining a little bit, and then we went on a little walk, and the town that we visited was basically a place during the war. It had been like kind of evacuated, and it was used as a military kind of training base. So they removed all of the residents and then kind of did a bunch of kind of weapons or like bomb tests on the houses. So they're kind of ruins of these houses in this town, and the church is still there. So we kind of explored that area and like learned the history. And then we went to the beach on like a little walk, and then we went to the pub and got some food, and it was just so perfect. And now everyone's asleep because we're all so sleepy.
What a day. Everyone's in like a food coma.
Yeah.
Minor surgery on Thursday. Oh no, concentration sucks. Hate when I have. Yeah, exactly. Yesterday, I had to take the day off because I don't know. It felt like COVID, but it wasn't. I think I was just burnt out. I barely been getting any sleep. I mean, I've been waking up, 4:30.
Oh
So,
my gosh, I can't believe you did that.
so it's been like a month now, and it's been getting
Wow.
but like it just caught up to me yesterday, and I could not for the life of me.
What time do you go to sleep if you wake up that early?
Like 10 to 11:30 max.
Okay, that's still like quite late. That's not
Yeah.
much sleep.
Yeah, my friend does it too, Christina, and she sleeps at like 9, and I was like, I cannot fall asleep that early. I just can't. But yeah, I slept until noon, and then I
Wow.
slept from 2:30 to 4, and I was like, I could have been reading. Thank you. Reading Assassin's Blade. I still got to read Assassin's Blade. I will this year for sure. Hello, Amanda. I read the first chapter of Tripping Arcadia. Exactly. It's so intriguing. I think you both would like this actually.
What's the gist of it? What sort of
Like gothic. The writing's very atmospheric. She basically works for this, like as a physician's assistant to take care of this rich dude. But the writing is stellar. It's
yeah, that sounds up my street.
It's S.T. Gibson's fiance.
No way.
So they have like kind of similar writing styles because they literally like bounce off of each other's ideas. They freaking display their books next to each other on a shelf in their house. Like how freaking cute.
Oh my gosh,
that's kind of goals.
That's what I told her. I wrote the caption for an Instagram, took a quick nap, and read 5 pages. Nice. I went ahead, continued with For the Wolf, got through 40 pages. Need to get some caffeine, shower, and throw some. 40 pages is good for that book because that book took me forever.
Oh my god, I still haven't finished it.
Yeah, 3 stars. Without the audio, I could not have done it.
Yeah, it's a DNF for me, I think.
I think I'm like 100 pages from the end, but it's been like that.
Same. Yeah, can't do it. I can't. I'm getting rid of it. It's gone.
Are you guys interested in the Foxglove King? Or
no, because I just don't think that author's for me.
Yeah, I don't think so either, but I want to try it. I got it from the library. I'm definitely not buying it.
I think I will at some point. I got sent a copy of it and then I got it in a book box. So
oh god,
you're gonna have to give it a go.
Yeah,
at least.
At some point.
Yeah, I still kind of want to read the sequel. I don't know why. It's a duology, so I'm like, shit. But I don't know. I don't even remember anything that happens.
No, it was so confusing for no reason.
Yeah, but also
confusing and boring is like the worst combination.
Exactly. I want to film a video. Do it. I'm trying to finish up the Spite House. I just started it yesterday. I'm on like page 4 for Kayla's book club. But Buzzwordathon, apparently Spite counts. I forgot that was an emotion, but we could count it for that.
Yes.
2 chapters of Serpent in the Wings of Night. And Jodie is quaking.
I literally like heard Jodie like
literally God tier fantasy romance.
Well, the second one comes out in like 2 weeks, so you don't have too long. Okay.
And the novella just came out as well, but I haven't read it yet.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Oh, the cover's
on my Kindle, but I've just not read it yet. I've not been in the mood for an ebook.
The cover is really, really pretty for both of them, for all of them.
Yeah.
I started. I'm like halfway through Air Awakens. Have you started it?
No, I'm gonna start it. I think. Well, I was thinking about it probably next week because like I want to finish this and then I want to read Lord of Embers, which is the sequel to a book I just finished. So once I think I finish those, I'll start that one. But I don't know. Might pick up sooner because everyone's saying it's like really good.
Yeah, it's really fast and easy to read. You'll like it. I'm gonna try to finish it during my hair appointment. I have a hair appointment at 2. So.
What are you doing to your hair? Are you keeping it the same or doing something?
For the most part, I'm just gonna go lighter, probably like my blonde last year. You know, if you remember, it was just like more platinum. But we'll see if I change my mind. Thank you. Not loving it, but don't hate it enough to DNF. I don't know. I've been so much better at DNFing lately. I'm so proud of myself.
I absolutely hate it, but okay. I am like being a little bit better. Like I DNF'd along with you, Nita. So there's that.
Oh my god,
you did.
I finally gave up on it because it's just not for me.
How much did you have left of it? Weren't you almost done?
I don't even know, to be honest. Like I tried it on audio, and the audio is even more insufferable. So have a look.
I just love how like different vocabularies are in different countries. It's like I don't usually say insufferable, but it's so funny every time. And then,
It's 3, by the way, just a third, so not even far.
you read a third, or you have a third left?
I was a third of the way through. I still had it's playing. I had 5 hours and 55 minutes left, which is just too long. Like, I need to get rid of my Lumicray edition.
I was gonna say the pretty one.
I pre-ordered it, so I need to get rid of it because I'm just never gonna read it. I don't think I'll ever like it. Just too, just not for me.
I have an arc of her new one, the Masters of Death or whatever. I think it's a reprint too.
Is that the one there's one that's coming out and it's like got a bit of romance in it? I'm sure, I can't remember which one. Or is that Something for My Enemy or something? I'm sure I read like the synopsis for one of them and it was something like, sounded almost like a bit romantic.
This one is the vampire real estate agent, apparently.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, give that a go.
Yeah, I'll try that. I have it as an e-arc though.
I like the sound of that.
Same. I ended up taking pics for Instagram, but I'll try to concentrate on the next sprint. Yeah, I only read like 20 pages because I like introed my vlog and took an Instagram story and all that crap.
I was meant to be vlogging and I've not filmed a single clip. So, well, I have 2 vlogs finished and ready to go up on YouTube, so I'm not like
you can relax.
Do that because that's the first time that's happened all year that I've actually got ahead.
Nice.
Yeah,
I'm filming a weekly reading vlog for the first time in months.
Yes,
I
miss your videos. Miss them so much. I have to write my Patreon first of the month post.
Oh yes.
That takes like hours.
Happy April Fools.
Yeah. Silly.
Oh.
Yeah.
Patreon post.
I was like getting anxiety. I was like, oh my god, someone's gonna do something in this chat.
Oh, I've literally been thinking this the whole time. Not on the chat, but like just thinking this the whole time today. Like, is anyone in my life that immature?
Yeah, I'm just glad I don't have work to I don't have work.
Oh yeah.
That's terrifying.
Oh my god, same actually. I just thought, imagine how many, those silly people you get like when you work in retail. Like those older men, and they try and have a joke with you. Oh, I'm so glad I'm not in today. That would have been insufferable.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
Oh my god.
Like people always like scared me from like when I turned corners and shit. Like, that word.
Oh my god, I couldn't hack that, honestly. Your nerves.
I hate like when you have to do that forced laugh when people make a joke like a customer.
Oh yeah, every day.
It's so funny, and then you just like.
Oh yeah, the worst customers jokes.
I hate it. I hate like small talk and like just that kind of like humor. It just makes me die.
Totally.
You should just do shipment all day. That's what I did when I was in retail. Towards the end of my journey, I was like, just stick me in the back room. I don't care how hot it is back there. I don't want to talk to people. Morning, Matt. I'm going to be working on Fevered Star, and thank you. But this, I cannot. That sounds way too confusing. Black Sun sounds so confusing. I heard there's like pages of like characters and glossary.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, no, thank you.
I heard it's good though. I'm using the audio, but I'm terrible at only physically reading fantasy. I'm the opposite. I'm terrible at only audibly reading fantasy. I can't. That's just me. All right. Do we want to sprint again?
Yeah. I'm going to make myself a copper.
Yeah.
A copper.
Should we do 40 again? Is that okay?
Actually, I was going to ask you quickly before we start sprinting again. Has anyone heard of this?
Oh my god, that is a gorgeous cover. What is that?
Yeah, I know. It's the first volume in a fantasy manga.
I'm going to have it just
Trust me, I saw it yesterday and picked it up.
When did that come out?
I don't know. I don't know anything about it, but I just saw it and I was like, yeah, that's coming home with me.
Stop, it's so pretty.
Right?
The prettiest manga covers I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
it's so beautiful.
March
The
21st.
back.
It came out March 21st.
Oh my god, that's so gorgeous.
This year.
This year, yeah.
That would explain it, but yeah.
Store. Okay, I've just reserved it. I don't even know what it's about, but
It looks beautiful. I mean, I might read it during one of these sprints.
cute.
Just because I can let you guys know if it's good.
Kat, you would like this series. I haven't got volume 1 to hand, but this one.
Oh, I saw that.
Book Cafe.
Yeah.
It is. It's
What's the
literally
title of the series?
cozy book manga. So it's the Savior's Book Cafe story in another world. So basically, the main character gets sent to this like fantasy world to be a savior, where she's gonna get magic abilities. And like she has like conditions. She's like, okay, fine, I'll do it if you give me this. So she has like a book cafe, and it has like all books. It's all snowy outside.
Oh, I love that.
It's
Okay,
basically
yeah.
like go into this world learning magic. And then there's this guy, I can't remember his name, who's like a knight, like
Mhm.
the royal family there, who shows up, and he like comes to her book cafe every day, and he's starting to like develop a crush on her. It's really,
Oh, that's adorable. Yeah, I probably like that.
it's just so bookish as well, and like it's just really good. Like you would love it. So I had to
Do you
get
know how many volumes there are?
There's 4 translated so far. So, well, the
Okay.
4th one, I think the 4th one might have just come out, or it comes out soon.
Yeah.
But you can't get it at Waterstones at the moment. Like the 4th one is available because I've ordered that at Waterstones. There's a bug on my wall that's disgusting. Ew.
The Saviors. Oh, it already popped up. Cool.
So yeah, you can get the first 4 like online, but Waterstones doesn't have the first 2. I had to get them on.
That's really annoying. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it's good to know.
But it's really, really good.
I'm putting it on my Goodreads.
Oh, what even is that?
Cute.
Oh, I'm not even gonna
4.4 on Goodreads. What the heck?
It's got what?
4.42 on Goodreads.
It is very cute and very wholesome. I mean, not much happened plot-wise in the first one, but the vibes were just so good. I'm so excited. Can't wait to read it once. I hope it's got like a Yona of the Dawn type,
Mhm.
like that kind of thing, like a really cute, wholesome, but like funny romance. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm really excited.
Are you still trying to read Death Note anytime soon?
Very definitely.
Trying to
I have
think.
that big one you've got, the huge chunky one.
Yeah, me too. It's
Yeah.
right there. I'm thinking May. Probably May. That'll be my manga for May.
Well, I don't know. I just finished Chainsaw Man. I read 8 volumes back to back yesterday.
Oh God.
Wow.
20 minutes a volume, which is insane because it usually takes me longer than that to read a manga. And like I just
That is very quick.
How
I
are you
know.
gonna do a wrap up? Do you do wrap ups? I don't even know.
Not really, but I'm going to this month because I've read like over 20 books, like with all the manga I've read, because I've read a shit ton of manga. But I don't know. I want to like do complete series or like, you know, like ones I've got a lot of. So I'm trying to decide what series to do next. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm not
whenever I read like multiple
that's really fun.
series, when I wrap them up, I'm like, I don't remember which one was which. Like, how am I supposed to? Yeah,
I
no.
read so many books this month, which is really good for me. Even like actual,
Wow.
like because I've been in a slump for like well over 6 months. Like
Oh,
so.
wow.
So I've only been finishing like maybe 3 actual books a month. So I've read like, well, I don't know how many, but I finished more than 3 this month. So
Beautiful. And
That's
on your
amazing.
it's the birthday vibes manifesting.
Mhm.
I want to read this so badly. It is on my list for sure.
I've heard good things about that one. I like the cover as well, like the book of the month cover, like the American one's so pretty.
Yes, it's been calling my name for months, but I just haven't done it yet. All right, let us sprint. I'm gonna do till 05. Is that okay?
Mhm.
Oh my god, has I've not noticed that as well, that the author's name that was stolen, like the manuscript, is like written here and then crossed out.
Oh,
They
I
are-
love that. That's a fun arc.
That's absolutely, yeah. That is actually
We have
really cool.
different covers. I have the one with the eyes.
I love the how simple it is.
Mhm,
I
same.
don't know when I got this. I'll try and find out because it was like, I'm sure it was last year.
That's probably like the early arc because I have the book of
Yeah,
nights
that's true.
that's like all words.
Yeah, because I've noticed some people's arcs realities has a typewriter in, and mine doesn't. It's just like that as well. So I think
I pre-ordered the signed, like, I don't know if it's Waterstones exclusive, but it's an exclusive signed
The one
when
with
it actually comes out.
and the pen on the side. I think that one's a limit. If it's that one, that's only
I pre-ordered that one, and I think
Yeah,
Fairy Loops went on sale yesterday or the day before. I pre-ordered that one as well.
there's a
So-
few of them. They all look like quite similar, but like
Yeah.
the sprayed edges is like the main variation.
Yeah, I'm just
noticing.
the Fairy Loot one is the typewriter one, right?
I can't remember. I think so. I don't know. I'm gonna pre-order both anyway because it's me, of course. I'm gonna do it.
I think I'm gonna just bite the bullet and do one because I love her writing too much.
I mean, imagine I hate this and I'm like 2 stars and I pre-ordered like 3 different editions.
Just wait until you finish.
But I just
Yeah, maybe wait until like at least after the next sprint.
Yeah, we'll probably do this one and then one more and then call it a day.
That sounds good.
I'm gonna make 2.
Same.
Okay, happy reading, everyone. Hi.
Hello.
That was such a good sprint. I felt good about that one. I don't know about y'all. How's that manga? Okay. Kat, how's that manga? Is it good? Okay. Oh, her headphones aren't in.
I'm just going to turn my camera off a sec because I need to move my laptop.
Sorry.
Kat, how's that
Yeah.
manga? I only asked 3
so
times.
I'm so close to being finished.
Oh, yeah, I was like
Like-
waiting for you to turn one more page. I was watching you. I was like, I could wait.
I've literally got that much left, and then it's like some extra character stuff.
Beautiful.
So yeah, I'll finish it in the next sprint. But yeah, I like it. It's nice. It's like kind of got Howl's Moving Castle
Okay.
world energy. Yeah,
I
but it's a
saw-
bit weird as well. Like I'm not in love, but
Oh,
it's-
really?
I'm glad I'm reading it, and I will definitely like pick up the next volume and like see where it goes.
Gotcha. I'm like 16 pages into Howl's Moving Castle for the first time.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I started that, and I should continue it because I thought it was really good. The start. What did you think?
I don't know. Wasn't really into it.
Oh,
But I'm gonna try to finish it because it's just on my Kindle. So I do want to watch the movie because everyone says the movie's better.
you haven't watched?
No.
You're gonna love it.
You think so?
Jodie, I was just saying this is like Howl's Moving Castle.
Yeah, I'm excited then. I did prefer the movie over the book for Howl's Moving Castle though.
Yeah.
I think the movie's better.
Yeah, I think that's like the popular opinion, to be fair. So I think I'm gonna be the same, but I think I'll still enjoy the book.
Yeah, how did everyone in the chat do? I think I'm on chapter 6. I made it. I'm like 72 pages in now. Like I'm good.
That's so good. You're gonna make it to like 100 pages within the sprint.
Yeah, I hope so. We'll probably do like a shorter, like a 30-minute for the next
Yeah.
one. That's cool. I have to turn in rent. We have to turn in rent. And I have to film something. I do
Fun.
do a sit down video. I'll probably do either my April new releases or my book club. I don't know. Probably book club picks because it's shorter. Love Hypothesis between Pretty Little Life and the Love Hypothesis. So I hope that the Love Hypothesis will pull through for me. I gave that one 5 stars. In hindsight, now that I've read more of her stuff, probably like a high 3, low 4. But at the time, I was like,
I gave it 5 stars too. But yeah, I kind of get what you mean.
Yeah, I've read a lot of her novellas now. I still have to read Love on the Brain. Apparently, she's coming out with a YA soon.
There's
Ooh.
chessboard, the one that's got chessboard on the front.
Yeah, it's called Checkmate.
Yeah,
That sounds fun.
I like Love on the Brain more than the Love Hypothesis
Oh, you did? Okay.
because
I've got that one, so I'll read that one next.
Adam Driver was all I was picturing, and like just it's a big no from me personally. So because I knew it was like Kylo Ren fanfic,
Yeah.
when I was reading it, I couldn't help but picturing Adam Driver, which put me off a bit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
People
I
said
liked it more.
I wasn't affected by it because I don't watch. I'm not a Star Wars girly, so I didn't really.
Love Star Wars.
I'm bad with like celebrity faces. So I just joined. Currently reading Six of Crows and oh god, not Magnolia. Sorry. I hope you like it a lot more than I did. I DNF'd it, but I see the appeal. I just, personal.
It's like set really close to my house.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I can see that. Six of Crows was okay though. I gave it a 4-star when I read it.
Oh, I didn't have Six of Crows.
Have you read Magnolia?
No. I kind of want to give it a go though.
Like,
But I'm just like not into romance recently.
okay, I love a good toxic relationship. Okay, like I've been through them, so it's like really relatable. Like that was just like annoying,
Okay.
but that's just me. I do want to read Crooked Kingdom soon though.
I can see my dad bringing in firewood from the window.
Fireworks.
Yeah, firewood.
Oh, I was like, all right.
Fireworks. Woo.
Firewood. Oh, that sounds cozy.
I know, I can't wait.
I miss last time I had a bonfire. I went to a bonfire. Had a bonfire. It's like July. It's been
Oh
so
wow.
finished chapter 2. Oh my god, look at you both. Yeah, I'm on chapter 6. It's really good so far. Made some noodles.
Oh, I want noodles. I've been thinking about noodles all day. I'd eat noodles all day, every day, 3 times a day.
Those are so nice. Yeah, I had ramen the other day. Ooh, 11:11. Everyone in Central Time. Hi, Kitty. I'm gonna continue reading Project Hail Mary or start Spy Family Volume 2. I gotta continue. I'm waiting for Spy Family to come through at my library, but I'm on Volume 4.
I'm on Volume 3.
It gets better. The first one, I was like, okay, it's cute, but like,
They're quite long, I think, though. Like, I find those quite long. Like, it took me like 3/4 of an hour to just read one single volume of that, which is really long for manga.
really, it's not even.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's not as wordy as like Monster or Junji Ito ones. That's weird.
The anime is so good. So I think because I watched the anime first, like, because the anime is just so good. Like, it's just so good.
That makes sense. Yeah, at the end of never mind. I'm not gonna spoil that. I guess it's not. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it's a cute moment. So
I just hope there is romance, like, eventually, like an actual proper romance. Because at the moment, like, there isn't. But I hope it gets that way. Then I'll definitely like love it. But,
yeah, I'll never read Project Hail Mary. I don't think.
is that the sci-fi by Thingy Where something Where or
Andy Weir.
yeah, that's it.
I don't think I'll ever read this.
My dad really likes those.
The Martians are my favorite films ever. I've got the book, but I've
It's
not read
really
it.
good.
The Martian's one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, The Martian was good as a movie. I don't know if I'd ever read it, but
I think
my dad really liked The Martian, like both. He did say that it's a lot more detailed, like the science in the book, and he loves that stuff. So depends what you like.
That character is so funny.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
Such a fantastic film. Like, everything about that film.
It's a good soundtrack as well.
The soundtrack, cinematography, cast, effects, everything.
Yeah.
You should watch The Martian.
Honestly, I need to watch that again soon.
I've never seen The Martian with Matt. What's his name?
You want to watch? I
Matt
always.
Damon,
Matt Damon.
No.
Jamie hates it now because it makes I always.
Jessica Chastain as well.
Jessica.
Jessica Chastain.
Oh.
And I always want to eat the potatoes dipped in the ketchup every time I watch it. Like, it makes me want to do that every single time.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people like Hail Mary, but I don't know.
I don't think I'd read that, but I definitely want to read The Martian eventually. I do.
Mhm.
I'm just not gotten to it. Kind of scared.
The only way I would is if it was like a challenge video or something. Sort of.
I just don't think sci-fi. I just, after the Illuminate files, I don't think sci-fi is for me.
Yeah, no, me neither.
I love sci-fi movies. Sci-fi movies, like my favorite kind of movies, or books. I don't think they're for me.
Have you watched Ex Machina?
Yeah.
No,
That's
Oh,
like
that terrified me.
I don't think I have anyway, actually. Let me.
I don't know. That was absolutely terrifying. Like the ending.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
I've seen it so many times. It's
It
so
like haunts me.
Wait,
it's like AI.
I think
Yeah.
I've seen some of it. I don't think I finished it.
It's a good cast. It's a very small cast.
Yeah, it's the guy.
Sunny. Oh my god, it's sunny right now. Sorry. It's been raining like all week.
Oh yeah, we had flash flood warnings last night. It's crazy.
I think I've watched that like in the background, like, you know, when you just have it on your TV while you're doing something. I
Yeah.
think I've not properly watched it, but it was like on, and I watched bits of it.
It's good. 105 pages of Othello. Oh, the manga classic version. That's a lot easier to read than than the regular one. I was like, look at you, an intellectual. Hello, Tori. Sorry I'm super late. Don't be sorry. Oh, thanks. Love you. Hi, gaming Joey in the back. Reading book lovers and gleanings. Why does gleaning sound familiar? Is that like a sequel to something? Gleanings. Gleanings book. Oh, yeah. The Scythe series. Arc of the Scythe series or whatever. I still have to read Scythe. That's a science fiction I do want. Or wait, no, it's dystopia. Same thing, whatever.
Yeah.
But I do want to read Psy. Book Lovers. I forget. Did you guys like Book Lovers or hate it?
I liked it,
I
but
thought it was mediocre.
Yeah, I think it's because it's quite flowery writing, and there's a lot of unnecessary like things in there to do with the sister, like just too much detail. Like I was just reading a whole chapter about her sister, and I was like, I literally do not care.
Yeah, I was just very bored and like not convinced by anybody.
So, like it's not your average romance, right? So.
So many people love it though. So I wouldn't even trust my opinion, to be honest, because it's not the majority opinion.
I preferred Beach Read for sure. And People We Meet on Vacation was surprisingly really funny.
I've not read those two yet.
You might like Beach Read.
Yeah, I might try Beach Read.
But it's like darker than you would think. Like it's not.
I hope. I've already bought both of them.
What do you think about Idle Burning?
Oh, you know what? It was the first book that I read this year, and it was a really good novella. Like I didn't want to put it down, and I'm glad that it was that short, because if it was longer, then I probably wouldn't have enjoyed it as much. But there was a lot of like interesting topics within it. It's kind of about cancel culture and kind of infatuation with celebrities and that kind of weird one-way relationship that you can have with people. So yeah, I actually enjoyed it, but it wasn't like 5 stars or anything.
I really want to watch it after. You mentioned it in your video, didn't you?
Yeah. I really enjoyed it. And if you like that kind of world, like of like it's set in Japan, but if you kind of like K-pop and stuff like that, and like all those kind of idols, it's that like interesting world, but it's from the perspective of one teenage girl that's obsessed with this one specific guy, and he does something that gets him cancelled online, but because she's dedicated her whole online life to him, she kind of has the effects of him getting cancelled as well. And then it's about her and her mental health and like her life, and how it's just dedicated like very extremely to this one person. She kind of worships him. It's very interesting, and I'm really happy that I read it actually. But yeah, I'd recommend it if you like those sorts of topics.
I like that it's short as well. Like I feel like I'd enjoy it. I love short like stories. So
and I found out recently that the illustrations in it, there are not many, but there are some like at the beginning of certain chapters. They're the same artist as Snot Girl. Rita told me.
Oh well,
I forgot about that.
Yeah. I've added it to my wish list on like the Waterstones app, and I know this bookshop in the city's got a copy, so I was like, I'll go and get it, because it does sound really good. And like I'm just really enjoying really short stories at the moment, especially if it's as well. Like I don't know, I just find them so good. So
I'm really enjoying novellas as well.
Yeah, I think I'll read that.
The blue cover of Idle Burning is really nice.
There's another similar book coming out this year called YN as well. So
yes.
Like K-pop like fanfics and stuff. It's like YN, like your name, like.
Yes. Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
So that one, I'm definitely gonna get that. That sounds good. I thought it sounded quite similar to that. So.
Definitely.
Probably bad things that started the death. Ooh, I want to read that so badly. The Dead Romantics. Daryan.
But it sounds so odd. Like when I read the synopsis, I was like, how could this possibly have a happy ending? Like, how could it work?
So true.
So I'm like really scared to read it. So I'm like, is this gonna end? Like, how could this have a happily ever after? Like how? And I love a happily ever after.
I've been wanting to do like either a paranormal romance vlog or like just a cozy witchy vlog.
Read The Mediator by Meg Cabot.
By Meg Cabot. Wow. Throwback.
Paranormal romance.
Oh wait.
Romance with a ghost.
Is this the new one? Wait, no, this is old.
Yeah.
Old. Damn. Okay. I mean,
it's like my favorite book ever from when I was a teen. So.
What's that other one that's like it's a paranormal like series, and they wrote the four? No, they didn't. Did they write the four series? No, it's the
Hush Hush.
Hush Hush. That's it. Yeah, I've read it, but like
I love that series.
It's made a resurgence on BookTok though, apparently.
Well, good, because I freaking loved it.
I've never read it, but I want to. I've got the Fallen books. I love the movie. That movie.
No, the adaptation was awful.
It's one of my like it's like Beautiful Creatures. Like I just love watching them from time to time. Like I just chuck that on, or like
Beautiful Creatures. Yes.
Something like that.
because it's so long, and I was intimidated by it when I was younger.
I saw
Wait,
it.
did you say they're adapting Hush Hush? Is that what you said?
Oh my god, that's been a dream of mine for years, and I don't want it to happen now.
Or did you say they're having new covers? Or what happened?
I don't know. I
Wait,
just
who
saw
said?
a resurgence of it on Book Talk, like
Resurgence. That's the word I missed.
videos where it's like popped up, and I was like, oh, that's quite a throwback. But I've not read it. But I've got
I
the
love
four
them.
books, which are quite similar. But
I mean, most people probably wouldn't enjoy Hush Hush if they read it now,
yeah,
but
It was-
it's just such a nostalgic thing for me that I'll just always love them.
I'm
I
just
was in college, so I was pretty late to it. But I remember like being kind of bored, and then the ending, I was like turning.
Yeah.
that reminds
Sorry, I'm
me.
in my feels now.
I just remember the gymnasium scene.
Yes.
I say it like
yes.
The gym-
Did you ever read Shiver, Linger, and Forever by Maggie Stiefvater? That was my shit when I was a
No,
teenager.
I
Like, oh,
didn't.
the vibes were just like that little bookshop that she worked in, surrounded by the woods. She used to drink tea and read books all day. I was like, that's what I want my life to be. And
I
like,
don't remember much from it, but I just remember like how it was like formatted and like the font color was different for each book.
I want to read
Ooh.
them. I haven't read them since I was like 12.
I know.
I really want to read them again.
Maybe we should all do like a weekend of reading like books from when we were younger, like nostalgic books for us. And like we should just do like a whole like 48-hour like weekend reading thing just for those sorts of books.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that would be so fun.
That'd be happiness. And then we can watch a movie from that time as well, like all together.
I wish they did those into movies. They would have been so fun. That I guarantee if that had come out before Twilight, it would have gone big. Because that was like a really good depiction of like werewolves in that series. Like it was believable to me. And, like,
That's so funny.
I gotta read New Moon still, like for the first time in my life.
Wait, what?
I gotta read New Moon for the first time.
Oh my god, that was my favorite.
I never finished Twilight.
Oh my god. No, we should literally do that. We should do that like for your last month of Patreon, Kat. Like this.
Oh yeah, that would be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to do a weekend readathon. So
I mean,
Couldn't stand it.
I don't have a TBR anymore, so I could do whatever.
Good.
I tried to read The Martian, couldn't stand it. Uh-oh. And then this one, he keeps saying crud. Crud and heck. Pull my hair out.
What does that even mean?
Crud. Like
Oh, crud.
I'm gonna start saying that now. Oh, crud. I started reading House of Salt and Sorrow. I heard mediocre things about this one. I haven't read it.
I had quite bad things about that one when it first came out.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I've been in the mood for dark, moody books. Yes, always dark, moody books. You'll probably like Tripping Arcadia, Tori. It's good. All right. Okay. Are we good with 30 minutes?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Where did my ambiance go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Meg Cabot was in the way.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. What is that? 54. Oh, I'm just gonna do 55 because why? Even so. Alrighty, happy reading. Hello. That was our last sprint. Sorry, Sauce. You just made it. I'm so sorry. That was our last. But there'll be more probably eventually this month. How was everyone's last sprint? I did not hit page 100. I'm on 94. So sad.
I finished the manga and then read a bit more of the Poppy War.
I saw. What'd you give the manga?
I gave it 3 on Goodreads. I think it's like a 3.5 in my mind. Yeah, it was a bit like, it wasn't, I don't know, very cohesive. It was like cute and I loved the art and everything, but I think it will get better with when it gets deeper in.
You read the Witch Hat Atelier?
No, I haven't. I did look at that one though. Is it good?
It was cute. It was okay.
It gives me like similar vibes, I think.
Yeah, I've only read the first one. I still have to continue The Girl on the Other Side too.
I love that one.
Missing from my library. It's like lost, so I'd have to get it from another library.
Oh, damn it.
You know, whatever. So, Jodie, what's the verdict? Are you going to pre-order?
Well, I already have pre-ordered.
Both of them?
I don't know if one of them hasn't gone up yet. I don't think. But I pre-ordered Waterstones and whatever special edition went out this past week.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I did read some reviews during that, and they're very, very conflicting reviews. There's a lot of 2-star reviews and then a lot of like 4 or 5-star reviews.
Really?
I did see a lot of like the negative ones, like that's their first RF Kwong.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, I saw a few that said they'd read The Poppy War and they thought because it was the author's debut novel that like the self-insert into it was like accidental or it was just like one of those, but they noticed reading this that it was intentional. And like a lot of the complaints just seem to be like someone said about how it's basically like they can't read this book without reading it as R.F. Kong. Like, you know what I mean? Like they can't separate the author's voice from the story, which I can see that, but I think that may be part of the point as well.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
I would like that. I feel like I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. There was a few, like some people, nobody said the same thing in their reviews, which is the weirdest thing. They were like, so many people have just interpreted it differently. Like someone said that, and then another person said that they read it as basically Arfong saying like how she's this like it's so hard being this like really well educated, like well-known person in all these like prestigious schools and pretty and how hard it is and all this. Like they thought it was coming off like that, and I was like, I don't see that, but like it's weird that they've interpreted it that way. So like I was just looking through some of the reviews, and it's just odd how people have interpreted it differently.
I want to read those reviews now. That's really interesting.
Because like every single review is quite different. All the 2-star ones, mostly those seem to say about how it does seem more like, you know, you're being told like her specific viewpoints and opinions. And it like, and I get that, like, but I think that's kind of the point. But like, I don't know, like some of the reviews just said totally different things, and it's just like it was really interesting, like just looking through some of the reviews, like how differently people have interpreted what the book's trying to say. But I think most of them concluded, good or bad reviews, that they didn't really understand the final message of the book. But I don't know. I'm suspecting that's pretty much the point. Is like you're supposed to like interpret it whatever way you think.
I agree.
That's the point. But obviously, I've not finished it yet, so I don't know.
No, I think you're on the right lines. Yeah.
The review, it's interesting to see how people are interpreting it, but I think that's, I think that's probably the point. Is like you not to be able to see clearly what the right interpretation should be. If that makes sense. Like I think that's
I think that's the point though, because the conversation is so nuanced that I think that's kind of, it's intentional, like how she wrote it and how she left it like quite open-ended, and
and it's satire at the day as well. So
I think it's so fun. Like at the end of the day, it's so fun. I think she achieved what she set out to achieve. And I can't wait for everyone to read it because I want to know more people's opinions.
It's I think it's definitely going to be like a love or hate for a lot of people, just based on what I've looked at.
I feel like it's all her books at this point, though.
Yeah.
I don't understand how anyone can hate The Poppy War.
Or Babel, honestly. Well, Babel's like super dense, so I could kind of see, but it's still so freaking good.
So good.
To be honest, it was quite interesting. Like one of the lines that was in here, I can't remember what it was, but when I read it, I was like, wow, that's literally what some like white racist people have said about Babel. Like, and I was
Yes,
like,
I think
right.
she did this like fully intentionally.
Yeah,
It's
like-
all intentional. I thought the same thing.
Yeah, I was like
Mhm.
that. I've literally seen that in a white reviewers.
Yeah,
"Do you remember
I think she's bonding to that within this book.
That's amazing.
100%.
Like,
I
can you imagine being our
which is why
Yeah.
I'm now thinking it is actually her voice, you know, and not the character. Do you get what I mean? Like now I'm understanding those reviews where it says like they can't separate the story and R.F. Kuang's own voice. And I can see that with that.
I just don't think that's a bad thing though in this context.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that's the point, like you said.
Yeah.
I mean, in general too, I feel like if an author does it for every single book they release, then fine, it could get annoying. But like,
Well, that's what those reviews did say, but I've not read the Poppy War trilogy. I've not read all of Babel, so I don't know. So like, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to interpret differently as well because this is my first R.F. Kuang book that I will actually be fully finishing.
I just love that every single one of her books like relates back to her heritage and like her being Chinese.
Exactly.
But in completely different like angles.
That's the point. Like she's trying to bring up, you know, important issues that
I love it.
Do, which so many authors do. Like that's that, and for some authors that is their driving thing, isn't it? Is to
it definitely seems like it is for her, yeah.
And she does it without like being preachy for the most.
Yeah. Well, I do like the commentary on like cancel culture and Twitter. Like I am finding it like one of the reviews as well said something like, this is a great book for those people when you open book Twitter and think, wow, you people really need to touch grass. Like, and I was like, that's literally like so true. And I've not even got to the middle portion where I hear there's a lot of like Twitter discourse.
Yeah, there is.
Oh,
oh, you're gonna love it. I feel like you're gonna love it.
Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll really enjoy that part because book Twitter is just.
I hate when social media is like a big part of books.
Well, it influences everything now. And there is a really good thing they bring up in here, and I don't know what the repercussions of this are going to be yet, is sensitivity reading. And the author refuses a sensitivity reader. And I think that's interesting that they mention that because I don't know why that's just not standard anyway in publishing. Like if you're publishing a book, you know, outside your ethnicity, I do think you should have sensitivity reading for anything. Like I think it's a good idea to do that.
I really want to reread this book like now.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like once I finish this, I'm still not going to get the point of it. Like I
think it will benefit from a reread. I have to say, I think there are so many layers to it.
But I just think it's because of the writing style and because of all the different topics in here. I just think it is a book that's free to interpretation.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it's really interesting so far.
I'm so excited to like hear your thoughts on the ending and stuff.
I really hope that I really, really like it. But it could go one way. I'm only 76 pages in, so I'm a quarter in.
I think that's the point where I got hooked and like just couldn't stop reading.
Yeah, I feel like it's
us talking at the same time.
Sorry.
Where do things start going to shit in here roughly? Because I just know it's coming. Like I know
it is near the beginning, and that's what I said like about not giving it 5 stars because I felt like the pacing was a bit weird for me because I feel like so much happens at the beginning and then it kind of like calms down. So that's why I thought the pacing was like the only thing that I like didn't absolutely love about it. But yeah, it'll happen soon.
I have no idea where it's gonna go. Like I kind of do. Like I know it's gonna blow up in her face, but at the same time, like there's still so much to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like
exactly, and that's what I was feeling at that point as well. Yeah. So I was like, how is there gonna be like more to it?
I feel like as an Asian woman, it's gonna piss me off, like greatly.
I literally hate the main character. Like she's just so stupid. Like she is really stupid. Like especially considering she's writing this book inspired by Chinese history, which is already just so suspicious in and of itself. Like, you know, to then refuse a sensitivity reader and to make an enemy of someone who's also a minority, like at your own publishing house, and then have them removed off well, it's not really spoilers, but you know, like she's made an enemy of someone, and like I just feel like that's gonna blow up in her face as well. I just feel like she's just so stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I guess it's like
I can't wait for Jan to read it. Like, I really want to know what Jan thinks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
This is just such a weird book. Like, I've never read anything like it before because like it's so hard to tell what you're supposed to think. Like, it's what it is. It's good.
Maybe you will like Babel, but I'm still only like 220 pages into it.
I think it's a bit too dense for me. Probably. I am gonna read it. I was so excited for it. And then I started it and I was like, wait a minute, like, am I really clever enough?
I think I'm gonna read it next because I read Yellowface and now I'm nearly finished the
read
Poppy
it?
War, so I'm gonna
Oh my
read
God.
Fable next and then go on to the Dragon Republic.
I think
You
you're
love
like
so you're gonna love Babel.
I know, I'm so excited.
I can't wait to reread The Secret History.
I can't wait to read the Poppy War.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to read the Poppy War as well because loving it.
Oh my God, it's so cold in
Where am I? I think I'm on chapter like 7 or 8. Really good. It's so fast. I want to binge it. Internet was out. Let's start all over. Yeah, that was the last of the sprints. I gotta grind.
Yeah, I gotta go now too. Lots to do.
This was fun. Thank you so much for joining me, both of you.
Thank you for having us.
I'm glad we were able to.
Same. So happy.
What were you saying?
We do a vlog moment because I need to vlog.
Yeah, let's do a vlog moment.
Yes.
I never do this when I'm on live, so I need to start doing it.
I do it usually during this, but I
Look
can't.
at my camera lens, by the way. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but the lens isn't fully open. Can you see that?
Did you drop it?
Yeah, I dropped it in an entire cup of coffee yesterday. It's still working. So it's probably gonna break. This is a new camera. Right, hold on. There we go. Oh wait, oh my camera's not facing.
Bye.
We show our books as well.
Oh,
For a cute little vlog moment.
everyone is just like.
I never take clips of vlogs of like live shows, and I really need to start doing it.
I know. Sometimes if I'm feeling bold and ambitious, I do screen recordings, but usually not.
I'm scared to like on a sprint, like just pick up my camera and be like, I don't know why, but I do.
No, I would never judge. I do it all the time.
I need to start doing it. Well, I'm so scared to like read this book for some reason.
Oh my God, can you please message me as you're reading it because
I just feel like
I want to know all your reactions.
Yeah. Oh, I'm excited though. Yeah, it's good so far. We'll see what happens.
All right. Well, fun. Thanks for joining me, everyone in the chat as well. Hope y'all have a good reading month. Goodbye. Subscribe to them if you haven't already.